Alright, so today we're going to be replacing the heater hose. It runs from the auxiliary pump down here. It probably stops around right here. It keeps going, but you can disconnect it from about right here if you remove this wheel well on the passenger side. It leaks pretty bad. Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, it usually starts leaking at the three-way right here or on the side. But yeah, it runs from the auxiliary pump through the back right here. Through the back. Let me see. Yeah. Right there, and it runs to the heater core. And I think this is a problem for 4.7s Dodge Durangos from 2001 to 2003. I don't know if the 5.2s have this issue. I'm pretty sure they don't. And I also don't know if the 5.9s have this issue or have this heater hose set up. The auxiliary pump is also leaking, but it's not leaking too bad. I got a pump for it, but I'd like to, since I got it used at a junkyard, I like to open it up and clean it out before installing it. And this one works really well. It's just leaking slightly. But yeah, the heater hose is leaking bad. It's on the passenger side, so if you're losing water, if you check your radiator cap and see you're losing water like I am, obviously I'm only running water through here right now because it'd be a waste of antifreeze if I was running antifreeze. But yeah, usually no, because it usually puddles up on the passenger side right behind the wheel. And I'm gonna be replacing it with a Doorman product. Here it is, Doorman. Obviously it's redesigned. I guess this issue's common because they're using a metal three-way now, but everything else is pretty much the same. Here's the part number. I hope this one works. Swell. The past 2 years, I've only had this truck, I think, going on 3 or going on 2 years. I'm pretty sure going on 3. And this hasn't cracked because I garaged it when it's gotten cold. And I'm pretty sure this happened because we got in the low 20s and I left it outside for about 2 days. And the water that stayed in the hose must have expanded and cracked it. Obviously I have tape over it, but yeah, it cracks like about right here and leaks pretty efficient, and on the side as well. But yeah, again, it starts from here, runs about maybe a foot down where it connects to the rest, to one of these that runs to the back heater core, and from here it also runs over there. Let me see. It runs over here to the inlet, which is right here. Man, I need things to focus. Right here. The one on the bottom is the outlet. And it runs back to here and runs back to the water pump, which is down here. And I had that changed last year. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. If I get a new water pump, a new auxiliary water pump, I'll probably record that too. All you need to do is disconnect this, and then unplug this from the back of the auxiliary water pump and pull it out, and then install the new one. Now it's pretty simple. And this is pretty simple too, but I guess I would record it just in case one of y'all would like to see. But yeah, what else can I say? You gotta remove this back here that holds the water pumps to the firewall, I would say, or the back of the engine, so they don't move around in here. And I guess there's something else holding it back. Oh yeah, this, I don't know if that's the same thing. This and this. And I used And I'd use a flathead and pliers, so you could like ply the clamps, and as you ply the clamps, use the flathead and get it in there and start moving the hose out. Same thing over here. This will probably get in your way, this metal thing. But yeah, clamps, move that back and then get your hand in there. If you're slim, you got a slim hand like me, and start jerking that thing back. This one's pretty easy. You just gotta remove the wheel well. But the pain is probably getting the wheel well back in there. Obviously, I'm gonna try to do this myself. I did do it on another Durango at the junkyard, which is pretty easy, but I don't have a jack at home. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking this to my mechanic. And I'll probably record the process there, hopefully. If not, I'll record the end product. So yeah, bye. Alright, and this is how bad it should be leaking, just to know if it's leaking, what to expect. This was after I took it out for a little run and came back. Alright, so after you remove the wheel well, it's going to be this hose that you unclamp from right here. So just take some pliers and move it back and then jam it out of there. And as I said, this runs back to the heater core, and there's one coming back from the heater core. But yeah, remove the wheel well and you should be good to go. Alright guys, so here we are a day after. I'm sorry I didn't get the installation, but here's a new heater hose installed. We moved this clamp back and put this one here. We weren't able to get it up here, so we just used this one. Let me see what else. Oh yeah. When installing this, be very careful with these lines that run from the brake booster up and down. When my mechanic was installing this heater hose, you know, over here doing this snapped. His hand bumped and it snapped. I don't know if it was too cold or they're just that fragile, but same thing with this one. Same thing happened with this one, it snapped and he clamped it up. This is temporary. Obviously I'm not gonna want to drive around with this, so I'm gonna get that fixed in the future. And the old heater hose is right here. There's the issue that I say they have is let me see, how was it sitting in the car? Sitting like this, I guess. Yeah, you see what I mean? They crack right here, and that might look like a little crack, but nah, water runs out of there. Maybe like 2 bottles worth, water bottles worth every outing, especially with this one on the side. You see? Yeah. Oh no, there's another one on here. Yep, there's another one on the other side as well. And on the bottom. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. Yeah. So I'm glad I don't have to worry about overheating my truck anymore. So yeah, if you guys have any questions on this, ask, and I'll try to answer all of them. Thank you.